You don't know the law.
Standing as a unit imbues us with the resilience of the entire stack. Let us be like a stack.
So guys, before showing you what Ohanaeze Ndigbo said to Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran supporters, there's a brief video interview of which Nnamdi Kanu made in the past that I want to play for you guys. Why I want to show you guys this video is because what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is for the good of the Igbos. But from the statement Ohanaeze said, it seems they are thwarting all his efforts, and this is not good. The Ohanaeze is trying to frustrate the plans of Nnamdi Kanu, and this is not something that should be smiled about by the Igbos. Watch this video of Nnamdi Kanu, and when we are back, we'll continue from what Ohanaeze Ndigbo said.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
Very weak.
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. And independent Biafra means going back to the way we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else.
Or death, yes.
Or death.
That's correct.
So you have heard what Nnamdi Kanu said in this particular video, and this was an interview that was conducted about 6 years ago. Nnamdi Kanu said he would do everything possible to make sure that the Igbos gain freedom, and he had the conditions in which he made that particular statement. Now to the news improper. Recently, the Igbos in the 7 speaking Igbo states are planning a protest for June 12, which is Nigeria's Democratic Day. The protests is for solidarity for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and also a protest which will be staged against Justice Omotosho and Tinubu's governments. Shockingly, Ohanaeze made a statement. This statement has led to various reactions. And according to The Guardian, Nigeria, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, an apex Igbo socio-cultural organization, declared that 7 Igbo-speaking states will not join the proposed nationwide protests on June 12, which is the Democracy Day. Now, it is rather more embarrassing that Ohanaeze, which is supposed to be supporting and fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, are now backing against him and supporting the Bola Tinubu's governments. Well, no one knows their plan, and no one knows if they've been given some commissions to work against Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has been suffering for the good of the Igbos, and it is rather more embarrassing that the Ohanaeze have backed against him. Now, to bring you the quotes of the statement in which Ohanaeze released, I'll bring it out here and read out to you guys. The statements read, in light of extensive consultations with key Igbo stakeholders, Ohanaeze Ndigbo hereby announces a decisive and unequivocal stance regarding the upcoming June 12 Democracy Day protests. This decision is not a withdrawal from civic responsibility, but rather a strategic response aimed at safeguarding Igbo lives and properties across Nigeria. particularly within the southeast region. Now, this was the reason Ohanaeze backed against Nnamdi Kanu. How can you back against Nnamdi Kanu, your own son, claiming it's because of the safety of Igbo lives? This is a total lie. Well, we continue. We proclaim that the Igbo people will refrain from participating in these protests and assert that no gatherings will be permitted across the 7 Igbo-speaking states until the fundamental issues concerning the Igbos are addressed adequately by the Nigerian government. Now, you can now see that the second page of this contradicts their initial statements. They are avoiding to mention Nnamdi Kanu's case. Meanwhile, at the back, I sense that they are working for Bola Tinubu against holding a protest in the southeast, because the purpose of these protests is to come together in solidarity for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the Ohanaeze are not giving a clear path and also giving a clear way for the Igbos to come out and protest against this. Now the statement continues. Our historical involvement in national protests has left us with bitter memories, marred by betrayal and violence. And over the last 65 years since Nigeria's independence, evidence has shown that during previous protests against government actions, Igbos have been unjustly demonized and treated as scapegoats, resulting in tragic consequences. Now, what the Ohanaeze is trying to hold on to is that they want to safeguard the lives of Igbos because of the protests. Well, my opinion towards this is that they should leave the Igbos to go ahead in protest in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because his release is paramount to us. And it is very, very important at this stage to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because how can you be holding and trying someone for the past 5 years with no positive results? Ohanaeze should abstain from visiting the presidential government house, because I sense that there is a growing discussions between the Ohanaeze group and the Bola Tinubu government, because now it clearly shows that they are working for Tinubu's government instead of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Well, at this point in time, I'd like you guys to tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. What do you think about the statement Ohanaeze Ndigbo has just released? Tell me what you feel in the comment section below. Like this video, share this video, and hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any trending updates.